Hey guys, so I have you all zoomed in. We're just gonna put on a foundation today. I haven't tried. I thought it would just be like a chill video trying out a new foundation. I have the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. I purchased this because of Rawbeautykristi. I'm just gonna say that right away. She talks about this foundation all the time, and I never bought it and tried it, so it's not a new foundation, but I was just curious to try this guy out. You can purchase it on the Pure website. In Canada, you can get it on the shopping network. You can get it, is it available on Ulta? It could be available on Ulta. There's a few different retailers that sell Pure, but you can get the full 100 shade range on the Pure website. So if you want to look at the full 100 shade range, I would check that out. You're guaranteed to find a shade for you, but I will say it gets super confusing because there are so many shades. So just be aware of that. So I picked up the shade LP4. This is what the foundation looks like. It's a pretty little like glass kind of bottle, and it does have a pump on it, or you can open it up and it does have a doe foot. And this is if you want to use it for a concealer. I personally am not going to use this for a concealer just because the shade I picked for my skin tone, and I like to wear a lighter concealer under my under eyes. So that's my reasoning on that, but I am going to go ahead and try this guy out. This is kind of light with like a cooler undertone, which is what I typically go for. It retails for 36, I believe, American dollars as well. And yeah, I just want to try this guy out, see how it wears. Let's see if there's any claims on this guy. So redefine complexion perfection with this groundbreaking long-wear foundation and concealer formulated to instantly mask blemishes and imperfections, leaving behind a natural skin-like finish. The multi-purpose complexion miracle serves as both a foundation and concealer with a unique dual applicator component for quick and easy application. It's supposed to conceal blemishes, dark spots, and imperfections with targeted doe foot applicator or achieve flawless all-over coverage with the pump. And it is supposed to be packed with skin-loving ingredients and be a long-wear formula that helps protect against environmental stressors like pollution and high-energy visible blue light. Don't know how I feel about that. And it's supposed to give you a healthy-looking complexion. So I know Rawbeautykristi has more of like dry skin, and she really enjoys this one. So I thought I would like this, so I went ahead and picked it up. So we're going to go ahead and just apply this to the skin and see what it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to use a JH03 from Morphe, just this brush right here. I'm going to start out, so we'll see if we can get the pump going here. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to start out with like that much. I probably could have got like a little bit lighter shade, but we'll see how this one works out. I do like my foundation to have like a little bit more darkness to it. Oh no, it looks pretty good actually. I'm going to dot it kind of with the brush. Ooh, she's got coverage. Like, look at that. She has definitely got some coverage on this one. It's blending out really nicely too. Like, I mean, I hope you guys can see that on camera, how good that's blending out. And I'm actually taking it a little bit under my eyes just so I don't have to put on a lot of concealer today. I do that on occasion, like I just put a little bit of concealer to kind of brighten things up. I'm gonna go over my ears. We'll pull this a bit down my neck. Honestly though, I don't think I'm gonna need another pump of this. I had some pimples too going on right here on my nose, and it's covering them quite nicely. I don't feel like they're super visible right now. Okay, let's get up close here. And clearly I did have my eyes done before I came on camera. I usually do my eyes before my foundation. Wow, this looks so good. So good. Like, I am super duper impressed. Can I get you guys any like closer? Like, it looks so good. The forehead actually looks really good as well. And I'll see if I can get you like just a bit closer. Hold on. All right, so I have you zoomed in a bit closer just so you can see what everything is looking like. But it looks like so nice on the forehead. Like, I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Like, it's nice and smooth. There's no like cracking or anything or any spot that looks like cakey or dry. So far so good. So let's zoom you back out. Right, so that's like the finish. Like, I only did like one pump of that, which you can see. I used a brush, which I typically like to use. I do like a beauty blender, but I typically use a brush. The shade is actually really nice on me, so that was a really good match if you're close to my skin tone. I think you would like this one. Yeah, it's looking good everywhere right now. Like, I don't feel like it's emphasizing like any of my fine lines. I feel like it covered up the pimples that I had right here pretty well. And I don't really have enlarged pores or big pores, so I can't really speak to that, but I don't see anything in that area. It just looks like really nice. I really like it. So I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and then we will come back and you can see kind of what it looks like. All right guys, so I'm back. So I finished my entire makeup look. This is how it's looking. Pretty soft today. I am just getting ready to head out the door to go to work, but I want to come back on camera and just give you my first full impressions of the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. So far so good. I do think this gives you more of a natural skin-like kind of finish. It's not overly matte, but it definitely is not dewy either. So I feel like this foundation will work with a lot of skin types. Of course, I do have to wear it throughout the day and see what my full thoughts are as far as like the wear time and things like that, because it is supposed to be long wearing. But I do think the finish is really nice. It's really smooth on my skin. I do have like a bit of a dry nose right now, and it's not really emphasizing that. So I really enjoy that, and I feel like it's not falling too badly into any lines on my forehead, which typically foundations do. I am 35. I do have fine lines and wrinkles, so sometimes foundations emphasize that. I don't feel like this one does. So far so good. I'm gonna wear it throughout the day. I'll do a check-in hopefully at the end of my workday. I'm not sure if we'll get a chance to do it before that, but I'll try to do one at the end of my workday just so you can see how it held up, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Hey guys, so I am back. So it is like 5:30, almost 6 o'clock. I've had this makeup on since about 7:30 this morning. So I've had it on for a good amount of wear time. I thought I would pop back on, just show you what my skin is looking like so you guys can see it up close. And I'm gonna take a quick look as well. I haven't really looked since I've gotten home. Okay, it's looking pretty good actually. Ooh, I'm pretty impressed with this foundation overall. I feel like throughout the day, I didn't really feel like this was heavy or like sitting on my skin. I actually felt like it wore pretty well. It's have a very like skin-like finish. The color matches me pretty well, and I don't find like maybe like a little bit, you can see it like in my forehead lines, but it's nothing too major. I will say, let me zoom you in just a little. All right, so I have you zoomed in quite a bit. So you can see right around here on like the rim of my nose, it has come off a little bit right in this area, but nothing has gathered in the inner parts of my nose, which happens to me on occasion. And it hasn't sunk into my spine lines too badly. Like there might be like a little bit of creasing right here, but that's after a long day's wear. And my forehead overall looks pretty good, and you can see that. So I think overall it's looking pretty good. I don't hold the nose against it too much just because I tend to have a runny nose even when I'm doing my makeup, when I eat, and I have to obviously use Kleenex to rub that off, which sometimes removes my foundation. So I don't hold that against it too badly. So let me zoom you back out. All right, so I have you zoomed back out. So I just wanted to get you guys up close so you could see what the foundation was looking like, but this has been on a really good amount of time. I'm super impressed with it so far. I mean, for the price point, it's pretty like mid-tier price point. I think it lasted amazingly well. It has a nice kind of full coverage, and it does not feel heavy. At least it didn't for me. I didn't feel like I was even wearing foundation, which is really nice. When I applied this, everything applied nicely, but I'm really impressed with how this is looking. So overall, this one is a win. Thank you, Rawbeautykristi'S, for recommending. I'm really happy I actually picked this one up. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. If you guys have tried the Pure Love Your Selfie foundation, let me know in the comments what your thoughts on it are. Like I said, I think it's good for most skin types, or any skin type could really try it out, which I really appreciate about it. But yeah, let me know if you tried it, what your thoughts are on it. If you did like the video, make sure you do give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below, and also hit the bell notification if you want to stay up to date with all my videos. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.